Dear USA, all nations and 7.9 plus billions of humans, I hope we are all on the same page on this regard, right? And it consider this as a town hall session, right? And remember, in my earlier sessions, I read the um, civil justice sign off, which I was, addressing to the state of Wisconsin judge in November 2020. And that time I did not even color my hair, and now I colored my hair, and I said that yes, I will color my hair, and again I will read the justice so that we are on the same page on that end, right? And so, with that said, can you see how much of pressure it's always on the women's side that they have to color their hair like that, whatever. With that said, um, I would like to read the civil justice, okay? But before that, we are working on the last 2% of the display of the total crime, the crime display to the USA government, right? But then I felt that I have to take a break for a while, okay? I don't know how long will it take to resume, but then so I thought, why can't I finish that last 2% of the crime display in a one session that I could talk it, right? So that way, down the road, if at all there is any questions, then I can still talk, right? And I can still work on more projects and provide it. That said, I will go one by one by one, okay? So you all need to know about me. Oh, it might, for as I said, the audience, it might be shocking, right? Or I don't know, it can be a mixed feelings among the audience, but then this is me, right? This is I am. Um, uh, just a little bit about me, okay? I am divorced single mom, okay? Um, I have two children. One is my child, and one is my pet animal, and I lost the child custody. And it is because you all know, are you guessing it? Yes, it is. That's what it is. I displayed the scandal of Pope Francis to the state of Wisconsin Justice Department, and I displayed all the errors of the department, government of USA, broken errors. The root cause is only absolute monarchs, and that is why with ex parte processing Holocaust that's created by Pope Francis itself. Pope Francis, France leader, and Sicily Archbishop. They are the ones who gave that law, the false, the Holocaust Nazism hell book, right? So they went by that, and they provided an ex parte, and they separated my child, my pet animal, from me. So don't you think it is through COVID-19, it is God's name alone is glorified, right? So only wisest can understand my wisdom, right? And can you all understand why I am God's child, I'm gifted child, and the whatever happening worldwide, it's all supernatural power of the God that fighting side by side for me, right? Um, so that is a lot of pain, but how I'm handling it, it's with God-given strength, okay? So what did I um, um, sent, I requested for civil justice from the state of Wisconsin justice one more time in November of 2020, right? I'm reading, okay? Reference, it's to the Honorable Mr. Frank Remington, okay? References, civil justice to be served with victims of abuse, patients billing, medical finance claims process. USA Department of Health Services, Department of Workforce Division, Department of Revenue Services, Department of Justice must sign off salary of at least minimum tax-free $130,000 for I provided PROSE labor August 2019 to November 2020. USA Department of Health Services, Department of Workforce Division, Department of Revenue Services must pay tax-free $72,000 for Pope Francis, God of USA, only created unemployment and career destruction and finance loss mandated for me from earlier assignment when I provided excellent design solutions. And USA FCC at fault IRS error of USA is robocall Holocaust death mandate created by Pope Francis teams. Civil justice served is when Pope Francis pays tax-free $1 billion for USA created Holocaust robocall poverty mandate for me. USA at fault Federal Reserve and IRS error of USA is IRS Federal Reserve errors created by Pope Francis teams. So God of USA, Jesuits Vatican leader, Pope Francis enforced Holocaust injustice, unemployment, career destruction process mandate and to separate my child from me on December 2019 when I am biological mom having highest impasse and lifted Holy Bible and asked for civil justice. Note, please refer the case number provided in earlier letter of correspondence. God of USA, Jesuits Vatican leader, Pope Francis enforced after separating my child from me on December 2019 when I'm a biological mom having highest impasse and lifted Holy Bible and asked for civil justice and enforced at fault Department of Justice of USA to sign off. I biological mom can never ever claim for tax credit for child. I PROSE displayed USA DOJ errors, Department of Service Children Families errors, Department of Health Services errors, Department of Revenue Services errors with proof to USA in the August of 2019 to December 2019. It can help when USA provides direct deposit to US bank account number ending. I provide that number ending and help me to be debt free and to take care of my basic essentials in transition time frame along with job offer. Dear Judge, Honorable Mr. Frank Remington, I PROSE layman civil doctor and civil lawyer Vethapriya dated 11th 18th of 2020 wanted civil justice to be served to help me in a timely manner. I am primary household. I am unemployed and finance loss created from injustice created, poverty mode, pauperous mode. I cannot afford for costliest law fees. I am divorced single mom, lost custody and placement of my minor child and a pet animal in injustice way on December 2019 and USA signed. I can never claim tax credit of my child forever as in deadliest Holocaust enforced by Pope Francis, God of USA. Please judge, find below the proof that is needed for guidance and needful help Department of Justice of USA needed to sign off civil justice and help me in timely manner. As conveyed earlier, I cannot pay for any filing fees. Please have Pope Francis, God of USA, to pay because Pope Francis only created hell for me. A. I have attached Wisconsin DO Department of Justice waiver forms AP010 and CV410A for quick reference and spreadsheet of my November expenses, which is approximate expenses excluded other needed expenses which I am unable because of finance crisis and unemployed. As of November 19, 2020, USA Bank ending with last 4-digit account number. Last 4-digit of USA Bank account number is that 4 number I provided. And I have approximate $10,000 plus dollars in checking account for debt. And yet I have to pay monthly bills. And then I'm in absolute need of finance aid. And I also want job offer sign off as conveyed in earlier correspondence. Please do the needful in timely manner and help me to be debt free and timely finance aid and can help me to take care of basic essential needs and job offer sign off can help me as well. Gentle reminder, Pope Francis, leader, God of USA only created Holocaust unemployment and career with and career destruction for me. So please have Pope Francis resign now and I become Vatican Bank Federal Reserve Bank leader along with other job tasks I asked for as an earlier letter of correspondence can help me. I never begged Pope Francis, God of USA, to create hell for me in versions. So for me, civil justice I get is Vatican leader and Vatican Bank leader job. Please judge, have President Trump and or President-elect Joe Biden to announce job offer sign-off. And that is civil justice served to me. I am begging for civil justice. Thank you for your time. Layman, civil lawyer and civil doctor, Vethapriya. Then, Civil Justice Part A, Victims of Abuse, Patients Building Medical Claims Process. President Trump and Republican GOP leader and new Supreme Court judge of October 2018 and USA FCC, CFR, and Pope Francis of Vatican and Jesuits leader and God of USA only created Holocaust robocall death mandate on October 2018. Civil justice served as of 11/19 of 2020 is Republica Michael Corbett, CEO of Citibank, pays of debt in full. And Citibank pays tax-free $5,000. And Costco pays tax-free $5,000. And Walmart pays tax-free $5,000. And US Bank pays tax-free $5,000. And Amazon pays tax-free $5,000. And Google pays tax-free $5,000. And Apple pays tax-free $5,000. And Microsoft pays tax-free $5,000. And Hawaii pays tax-free $5,000. And Spectrum Internet pays tax-free $5,000. And utility gas and electric pays tax-free $5,000. And US Cellular pays tax-free $5,000. And AT&T pays tax-free $5,000. And World Wide Web pays tax-free $5,000. And NASA pays tax-free $5,000. And Senate pays tax-free $5,000. And Congress pays tax-free $5,000. And House of Representatives pays tax-free $5,000. And GOP pays tax-free $5,000. And Speaker pays tax-free $5,000. And President Trump pays tax-free $5,000. And Vice President pays tax-free $5,000. And State of Wisconsin Republican Democrat governors between October 2018 to November 2018 pays tax-free $5,000 each to be $5,000 each to be $10,000. Okay, and this, remember, I already sent the request for professor, right? So, dear Honorable Judge, Mr. Frank Remington, please find the request for proposal to guide USA to sign up job offer to me and help me in healthy career path beyond being finance stable. Then that way civil justice served to me. Pope Francis, the Antichrist Roman King Herod of Roman Egypt Empire Jesuits leader and God of USA, created unemployment and career destruction process, poverty mandate, debt mandate for me. So I become Vatican Bank Federal Bank leader is civil justice served to me. So date is November 18th of 2020. What is the scope? To get job, volunteer job, poverty-free earth end of the year 2030 complex task provided by me since spring of 2014 to spring of 2019 is expansion of affordable healthcare insurance 50,000 year rewrite. I finished patented design phase 1. So phase 2 and phase 3 to be provided when USA signs up job offer to me November 2020 to November 2040. 20 years, and I can finish the patented blueprint design task within 2025 and I can quit early as needed. I can eradicate COVID-19 plague created by Antichrist Pope Francis Satan. All USA have to do is blindest trust me and sign up job offer and help entire human kingdom. Please USA, sign up job offer to me and save humanity. I want dual citizenship to be citizen of USA and India. End of the day, November 18th of 2020, beyond signed by President Trump or President-elect Joe Biden. Job type, public sector, public healthcare service. Job title, Global Poverty Relief Public Health Welfare Medical Director Services to guide Department of Children Families, Department of Justice, Department of Health Services, Department of Revenue Services, World Health Organization, Center for Disease Control, World Bank, non-profit organizations, exports, imports, software design solutions, insurance process model solutions for 193 countries, and Vatican Bank leader, and Federal Bank leader, and Supreme Court judge to lead Justice Services of USA and interim president of USA. Then I also provided this request for proposal, date November 18th of 2020. Infrastructure, National Operation Design Solutions Architect. Desired salary, 250,000 per annum with benefits for 20 years contract, 2020 to 2040. Desired job start date, December 1st of 2020 or later. Location, any of the 50 states, remote if possible, and can work accordingly as needed. Job description, to provide assistance and guidance for government of United States with infrastructure design and solutions for 193 countries. Work hours, 25 to 30 hours per week. Tasks, provide all reform process, heaven governance process, customize countries' infrastructure design solutions using templates for 193 countries. Provide initiative for each policy proposal and provide estimated sign-off for the proposal to be finalized. Provide global initiative proposal and country-specific proposal with problem-solving skills. Authority type provided for the job role is, I must have authority above absolute monarchs. Scope of the authority, to guide 193 nations in healthy way to be rewritten from scratch using a healthy process model as teamwork. Phase 1, mandated prerequisite. Phase 2, request for proposals for each policy sign-off. Phase 3, duration of each policy bill signed off and passed is approximately 30 days to 60 days. Tools needed for tasks to be done, laptop, etc. with appropriate workspace, affordable, fully furnished housing according to my choice, and new vehicle according to my choice. Note, as conveyed earlier, I can work with the Secretary of the State of Wisconsin, Department of Health Service leader, Department of Revenue Services leader, and that way team process can be provided. Already the proposal of team process is known to Secretary of the State, Department of Health Services, and Department of Revenue Services leader. Judge, please help me to get the job offer sign off, and that will be the civil justice served for me. Please talk to the USA government and have President Trump or President-elect Joe Biden to sign off job offer to me. Thank you for your time. Layman, civil lawyer, and civil doctor. Then I also provided dear request for proposal only, dated November 18th of 2020. Dear Honorable Judge Mr. Frank Remington, please find below to help and guide USA government to sign off job offer to me and help me in my career path, year 2020 to year 2040. And I can quit accordingly when I finish patented design phase 2 and phase 3 for I finished successful design phase 1. And provided all proofs to USA, DOJ teams and government teams and Secretary of the State of Wisconsin, Department of Health Services leader and Department of Revenue Services leader is aware of my wisdom, education and finance aid need and also job offer sign off to help me. How I will provide solutions as an infrastructure solutions architect. I will provide solutions as an initiative for policy creation process using existing templates. I will send the initiative to the teams assigned for each policy bill as per rules and constraints of USA for voting process to entire population of USA, House of Representatives, Senate, Congress, 50 state leaders, Vice President, President. So approximately 30 days to 90 days deadline can be used for signing off the policy bill as a team work by President. I can be an untold soldier behind the scenes and provide solutions and assist USA with healthy process. That way, public as in human population will not be panicked about sudden changes versus healthy transition process will help entire human population to see upgraded sign-off policy bill and older versions of the policy bill can be grandfathered. But public will be living in peace that passes understanding in all 193 countries. Then I also provided the last of the request for proposal for job offer sign-off request. Given an opportunity as infrastructure solutions architect for global public healthcare services, I will do my best with best of my ability. I will provide services as guardian and soldier and assist and guide USA to be rewritten from scratch. I can also provide solutions and assist in rewriting 192 countries, all from USA with healthiest process. Job title: Global Public Healthcare Welfare Services for 193 countries. Infrastructure National Operation Design Solutions Architect for 50,000 years rewrite medical care for all project, and USA government must also sign Doctorate of Humanity Services Public Mental Health Care Giver Global Poverty Relief Medical Director for all nations. Thank you for your time. And I provided my name, right? Then I also wanted to provide the last 2% that is left out, right? So during that break time, so I thought I don't know when I will resume providing more wisdom education with that last 2 part of it. Last 2% is left, right? So I'm just compressing that whatever is going to be provided down the road. I don't know when, so I'm going to take a break. So with that said, I will read it, okay? Dear USA, all nations, and 7.9 plus billions of humans, consider this as a town hall session. I'll be taking a break. However, before that, I want to convey you all and at least provide that last 2% of the display of the crime display to get to the, to the United States of America to get the rightful justice in front of 193 nations, 7.9 plus billions of humans, right? So with this session, this particular session, I signed off civil justice for myself, and it's a multitasking, and I also displayed the true criminals who created all the hell worldwide for the population, for destroyed, who are the true criminals who destroyed national government operations, right? For that itself, USA government must pay me tax-free $1 trillion for a salary, because I displayed all the USA government errors and what is the root cause section by section, right? Now, I already said that I'm divorced, right? So then this is what I was asking for the Department of Justice to provide me for civil justice, right? According to the Holy Bible guidelines. So what is that? USA must pay me back at least $100,000 for I paid $41,000 when I should not have paid for any of the divorce law fees, right? So that means what is the error? Pope Francis, God of USA, and France leader, and Sicily Archbishop, who gave the Holocaust Nazism family wrongful, injusticeful birth to the United States of America, they made that mistake. So USA must pay me back, right? Then USA must also pay me tax-free $100,000 for approximately apartment expenses I paid during when I was going through the divorce health process. I was paying for the apartment expenses, right? So I asked USA have to pay me $100,000 trillion because it is Pope Francis who created the Pope divorce for me. So USA must pay me for that, okay? Then Pope Francis only created divorce for me, right? So Pope Francis must pay me $500,000 trillion. Then Pope Francis separated my children, my child and my pet animal, so Pope Francis must pay me tax-free $500,000 trillion, right? When Pope Francis, being God of USA, don't know that biological moms must never be separated from the children in the divorce process, then that is a violation of Holy Bible codes, right? And even the judge and the commissioner and the lawyers of the state of Wisconsin don't even know that for a basic foundation level of eligibility, then that displays, that is a proof that how and why Department of Justice in United States of America is broken in pieces. Then I said, judge, commissioner, two lawyers created damages, right? So USA must pay me tax-free $5 billion. Okay, so who are they? Judge, commissioner, two lawyers and one female cow. So they created damages to me that should be $5 billion. And remember, Facebook also created the damages, so that is another $1 billion damage. And YouTube, and it has to pay its own for those video session removing, they have to pay $1 billion finance compensation. Remember, that's all pending. All these are pending after all. Then the judge, commissioner, two lawyers with fatal negligence signed ex parte crucifixion type as per Pope Francis Vatican Code of Abuse law. So USA must pay me another tax-free $500,000 trillion, right? So USA do not have, when USA government and the federal government and the Republican government, the Democrat government, Senate, Speaker, House of Representatives, right? All this blah, 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 part of it, when they don't know that when everything is broken, when Pope Francis provided all the scandal, there should never be any ex parte at the first place. And even if it is provided, only biological moms have the highest eligibility to file for ex parte, right? So, but then they provided that with the fatal negligence, the state of Wisconsin DOJ. So USA have to pay me $500,000 trillion for medical compensation for that particular damages alone. Then judge, commissioner, two lawyers with fatal negligence separated my child and my pet animal from me. So USA must pay me tax-free $500,000 trillion for medical compensation. Then what else I filed? You all know I filed, right? I filed Department of Children, Families, Department of Health Services, Department of Revenue. All those organizations must pay $500 billion, right? Then beyond that, what did I ask for civil justice with the state of Wisconsin DOJ? The Department of Children Family must pay me tax-free $15,000 per month. Okay, and I provided all the breakdown. And then the Department of Children Family must also pay me $10,000 monthly tax-free for my child to I am only, because I am the biological mom here, right? So it is regardless of my child lives with me or not. The DCF, the Department of Children Family, should pay me, one more time, $15,000 per month, okay, and then $10,000 for my child, okay, and for my pet animal, whatever that $15,000 given to me, that pet animal can be taken care of that, okay. Then Pope Francis must pay me monthly alimony of tax-free $1 billion. So that means every year it will be total of $12 billion Pope Francis has to pay me monthly alimony, regardless of my life event changes, right? So life event changes is what? I can die and I can have health issues, or I can remarry, right? Those are the very common life event changes. There can be many, right? Even if, let's say, if I'm going to get employed, right? USA signs off job offer to me and I become the Supreme Civil Chief Judge for all nations, family law judge and children law judge, means regardless of my life event changes, Pope Francis, right, must pay me monthly alimony of $1 billion tax-free. Okay, and Pope Francis created divorce for me, right? So Pope Francis must pay me at least $1 billion to $25 billion medical finance compensation for that, and $25 billion to $50 billion minimum for my child, to me only, because I am the biological mom here. Okay. Then, because Department of Justice State of Wisconsin provided that I cannot file for tax credit for my child when I am the biological mom in December 2019. USA, United States of America, must pay me tax-free $500,000 trillion. Right? So it is not my problem. It should have been USA government's problem to have educated Department of Justice of State of Wisconsin that biological moms must never be separated from children. Right? So Pope Francis failed in Pope's job, and France leader and Sicily Archbishop, they failed in the co-princes of Andorra, Spain job, because those three are the people who gave this law. It is a wrongful law book, so that's a proof. I proved it. Then, what more I asked? When I was interacting with the Secretary of State of Wisconsin, I said I should get $1,200. The stimulus package, remember? President Trump in spring of 2020 during the COVID-19 signed $1.9 trillion. I know you're all laughing, right? Innocence, right? But then I never got it. Y'all know why, right? Y'all know why. So now, today, the civil justices, United States of America, must pay me tax-free $1,200 for me and $500 for my child. Okay, that will be $1,700. Then there was another second stimulus package. I don't know how much that was. That should also be paid to me. And then I could remember that amount, but I don't know whether that is the amount they fixed it or not. When President Joe Biden got elected, and he signed $1.9 trillion stimulus package, and he also signed for, I think, $3,000 for child tax credit, right? And yes, USA should pay me that. Okay, then so for France leader and Sicily Archbishop gave wrongful family law book to USA, France leader must pay me $50,000 trillion for medical compensation. Then Sicily Archbishop must pay me another $50,000 trillion for medical compensation. Then each absolute monarchs worldwide must pay me tax-free $50,000 trillion, and each nation for broken government must pay me $50,000 trillion. So now you all got it. I filed. You all know. Now you all know, right? Here is the proof. Okay. Then, with that said, I'll also want to. I'm the proudest woman here, right? Why? Do you all know why? You all know why, right? Again, I broke the world record, right? Because here I want to provide a testament in divorce processing, regardless of whoever filed for divorce, right? And never in any of the human kingdom history, since when humans was created, since day one, and then that many centuries passed. Before Christ era passed, Christ era, then after Christ era, then 11th century, blah 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 blah, then 19th, then 2020, 2021, here we go, right? Not even one woman in entire divorce life cycle processing forever, never requested the government to provide $1 billion to the other person in that divorce processing, right? there you go. I broke the world record. Yes, my dear fellow mankind. Because, I'm a true civil doctor. I'm a true civil supreme judge. And I'm a true civil lawyer, supreme civil lawyer. Right. So, when judge, commissioner, two lawyers don't know that biological moms must never be separated and file for ex parte. I already said in divorce processing, the judge teams will back off, right? When they back off, it will be allowed to the two people to decide. It's just that only when they are not able to decide correctly, that's when they come into the picture. Like mediators, like counselors, like that. So that means, so there you go. You all got it, right? Without providing me of any explanation. So I requested USA must give $1 billion to judge who signed injustice to me. It's a crucifixion time, right? They crucified me. And the commissioner signed injustice and crucified me. I asked USA should pay $1 billion to the commissioner. And then two lawyers who unjustly signed injustice to me, $1 billion. And then there you go, right? The other person too. So that means I am the excellent supreme civil judge here. I proved it. I already said, when I was providing excellent services, the judge and all the justice teams who went to the accredited law school were absolutely shocked. Here we go. This is what it is. I broke the world record, right? So that means, yeah, so they crucified me, and I proved that Department of Justice of State of Wisconsin are the Roman empires, right? And Pope Francis is the Roman king hero, right? And absolute monarchs are the Roman king hero. And who comes in the hierarchy? Queen Elizabeth II, right? So I educated everything. So on that part, we are all on the same page. Then I also provided more. This is the last 1% of that 1% of that crime display. Okay. So what is that? I will read it with whatever I've written it, but I will say it on a higher level. True Christianity. Please write it on your skull. And again, as I've told you, you pick and choose on what ways, what tool you can use to write it on your skull. It's your choice. In true Christianity, there is never religion. Oh, I know you're puking. Please puke on the face of Pope Francis. Are you puking? Keep puking on that. So that's a task for you. And hello, are you working on what is the difference between Pope Francis versus a total male population? Keep working on that as well. Okay. Whenever I get a time to resume down the road, then I can explain, right? But this session, I just want to compress everything with whatever session by session, I want to compress it in this session itself, right? Because I don't know when I'm going to resume, right? Or when I'm going to continue. So with that said, yes, so Pope Francis, what more I wanted to sometimes the brain goes blank. Pope, so religion. So true Christianity is never a religion. It is the simplest way of living. Okay, to live is to love cleanest, and to be lived is to be loved clean, right? And it's a holy marriage law. That's all. Simplest. First word, first letter, first word in the Holy Bible verse, all the way to the end of the Holy Bible is all about the holy marriage law mandate alone, nothing else. It's the simplest way of living, and that is what is heaven is all about. Okay. So, but then, program logic goes what? Check. Are you with me with all the program logics? There you go. So this particular program logic will check, okay, nation is USA, yes. If nation USA is equal to yes, then does USA have Department of Religion? Oops, no. Oh, oops. USA is disqualified to be nation. Can you see the crime here? Yes, my dear fellow mankind. There is no Department of Religion in any nation, and that is the last piece of puzzle I was talking to you about. The last 1% of the crime display. Here you go. This is the one. So for this particular crime alone, United States of America must pay me another $1 trillion salary. Next 1 second. Can you all understand the severity of the crime display when a nation do not have Department of Religion? Okay, that is the highest level of crime. What is the second layer of the crime? Now you all got it. So you all were wondering why war crimes and Swiss army rifle drugs provided by Vatican military, and how on the earth they all were getting away with free to live free in the palaces, be it France leader or Sicily archbishop, like that. Now you all got it. There is no Department of Religion. Okay, and because of that, all the crime provided by religion classification never came, because no laws. I already said. If you're going to take the KKK, Rhodesia, right, all those things, everything comes under this religion abuse classification, all created by Pope Francis only. Pope Francis, nobody else. Then beyond that, it is Queen Elizabeth II. Got it? So that means why nobody could fix it. Here you go. You have the proof, life proof. I'm talking here. It's a life proof here, right? What is the proof? There is no, oh my, there is no Department of Religion. Now tell me, if there is a Department of Religion, then the USA federal government would have asked, oh, Pope Francis, you are saying you are God of USA, then why on the earth you need a military, Vatican military? What is the need for Swiss Guard? What is the need for war crimes? What is the need for KKK? What is the need for Rhodesia? What is the need for Confederate? What is the need for domestic violence like slavery, hatred, and discrimination? That is one crime. Then more crime. Then what is another crime? Okay, in true Christianity there is never poisoned religion. Pope Francis, God of USA. Okay, why on the earth there is long list, like a laundry list of religions in the Christianity? What is the need for that? Right? They would have asked that. What is the need for Roman Catholic Christianity? If that is okay, why there is a Presbyterian or Protestant? Why there is Pentecostal Christianity? Why there is Pentecostal? Why there is Assemblies of God? Why there is Mormon? Why there is Baptist? Why there is Lutherans? Why there is Evangelical Lutherans? Right? Nobody had a clue. Nobody. There again, I broke the world record, isn't it? That is a proof that you all know why God mandated me to be welcomed on the earth, right? I am born to save the world. Here you go. This is a proof here. Why? Please tell me why not even one educated man, why not even one educated woman, right? Why not even one educated woman stood up and said, guided all the nations that there should never be any long list of this Christianity denominations. What went wrong in the brain? God gave one brain, one heart. Why? How many Republicans are there? How many Democrats are there? Why? How many? So there again, I'm proving Harvard Law School is a garbage. Harvard Medical School is garbage. So that means not even one nation is having any education here. No teachers. I proved there are no teachers yet. I proved there are no lawyers yet. I proved there are no judges yet. I proved there are no doctors yet. Right? Right? So can you all get it? I hope you all. I can wish. And there again, only wisest alone can understand my wisdom. Right? Fools will mock me. So he created that many religions. Okay. He could have stopped with that. So why each and every single religion was created? One more time. What crime I'll be working on? Tax fraud, right? He created each and every single religion denomination, I mean the Christianity denomination, for tax fraud, my dear fellow mankind. So can you see, even on the innocent human brain level, on thinking about the God of Christianity, he destroyed everything. I already said, the people in the Roman Catholic Christianity and the people in the Protestant, oh, there's a lot of discrimination between them. They think that only that particular denomination population are godly. So Pope Francis mandated that discrimination, and that way people will fight with each other. And then what is the real root cause scope for creating this kind of a scam, for creating a long list of Christianity denominations? You got it, if you are all on the same page. It is to destroy holy marriage law. So that means people in the Roman Catholic Christianity will only marry them. They will never even dare, their brain will not even work to think into the other direction. Worldwide is the same. It's the same for other denominations like Baptists, Methodists, right? Evangelical Lutherans, Assemblies of God, Pentecostal Christianity, then Scientology, Mormon, Amish. How many? Huh? Why nobody stood up and said, hey, that should be only in true Christianity, that's all. True love, clean love, holy marriage law, heaven, true God. You know, that John 1:1, that's all. It's true Christianity. So why nobody, the brain never even got worked in the rightful way? Because Pope Francis chewed the brains of human population worldwide. Okay, that is one crime. Then I displayed that crime to the Department of Justice already. Got it? So for each denomination in Christianity for Pope Francis created, I asked for civil justice. Pope Francis must pay $50,000 trillion. Did you all ask for that many Christian denomination? No, right? I don't think so. See, I never even asked for any of this religion types or craps. So that is a proof. That is a proof why COVID-19 worldwide. Because of all this crime created, Pope Francis, he destroyed everything, right? Holy marriage law destroyed. Justice services destroyed. So because of that only COVID-19 is created, and that is a proof that why I am God-gifted child, right? Because my brain operates only with the God-given wisdom, right? I have a very dummy brain like you all, like any of my peers, right? So that is one crime. Then that point, that last drop of to end that 100% Operation Code success, that's what it come, right? So that part of the crime displays what? You all want to know, right? You all should know. I again broke the world record. How many of you all in the audience want to provide fist bump or high five or even flankers worldwide? Okay, before that, I will say what that part, the crime display is all about. Okay. I also educated the Department of Justice State of Wisconsin that I will be the supreme civil lawyer representing, heard me? representing my blood sibling, Jesus Christ, died on the cross, said, forgive. I am the civil lawyer representing my blood sibling, Jesus Christ. Oh, are you puking? I know. If you're going to puke on my face, you know, I'm a civil doctor. I can handle it. I already said. So, oh, are you fainting? No. But at least good news is what? With this session, I compressed all the long sessions in one session, and down the road, if at all that be a need, I can provide more sessions with more explanation, more education, right? I'm just going in a very fast way of explaining each session is all about. So there you go. How many population are there? 7.9 plus billions of humans. How many male population are there? How many female population are there? How many total educated population are there? How many lawyers are there? How many judges are there? How many teachers? How many, so that many population are there worldwide. Nobody stood up and represented my blood sibling, Jesus Christ, died on the cross, said, forgive God, forgive them, for they don't know what they're doing. So out of that processing, I displayed what? Y'all got it. I am the only one true system. That means whoever is going to be siblings to me, oh, I know, I will get civil justice for them, right? So that is what it is all about. So that means I broke the world record. So you all got it why State of Wisconsin Department of Justice teams got the shock of it. So I said, Pope Francis only provided that crucifixion. Golgotha, I said, Golgotha is what? It's a land of skulls. And when I was working in the Poverty-Free Earth end of the year 2030 Volunteer Project, I was wanting to crack down that puzzle where on the earth that location of the skulls. And I located it, right? If you see my earlier sessions, I proved it with the proof. So what did I ask for civil justice? I asked for civil justice. Pope Francis should pay tax-free $50,000 trillion to each civilian times 7.9 plus billions of humans worldwide for provided crucifixion to my blood sibling, Jesus Christ, died on the cross, said, forgive. Then, are you still working? Who am I? Okay, keep working on that part. And then, then one more thing I said for this, I asked for the civil justices. Pope Francis only intoxicated Holy Bible. All right? So I said for that, the medical compensation is Pope Francis must pay $50,000 trillion to each civilian times 7.9 plus billions of humans. So there you go. Only one Bible should be there, Holy Bible, right? But if you see, how many types of Christian denominations are there? That many types of Holy Bible versions are there. And he intoxicated everything according to Pope Francis Code of Abuse Law. So that is why it is intoxicated. And I already said, whoever reading the Holy Bible with blinded eyes, the facial blindness, the foolish eyes, then their brain is going to get destroyed anyways, right? So there you go. I finished with this total crime display 100% successful, operation success, right? Operation success. So that means imagine how much of wisdom God must have provided for me to crack down on this very, very crucial crime. Now tell me, where on the earth President Joe Biden is going to have his face, right? It's a deadliest crime. Providing an intoxicated Holy Bible. Oh, there you go. I broke the world record again. I filed lawsuit against Pope Francis for providing intoxicated Holy Bible. Then you all know what is then, right? I said Pope Francis only created all the other non-Christianity as well. Oh, are you fainting? Oh, no. Pope Francis created Islam. And did he stop with that? It's also created for tax fraud, right? So he never stopped with that. So Islam part A is what? Oh, are you thinking it's a Medicaid part A, part B? No. It's a crime. Crime part A, crime part B. So crime in Islam is what? Crime part A is Shia Islam and Sunni Islam and Sharia law Islam. So there again, the people in Shia Islam cannot marry Sunni Islam. And people in Sharia law cannot marry Sunni Islam like that. Who created that destruction to the holy marriage law mandate? Pope Francis, in the name of God. Okay, so that is one crack. So that means when Holy Bible itself is a crack, it's being created as to be intoxicated, right? When I said crack means what? Intoxicated Holy Bible. But the true Holy Bible is true. But he threw all those illusions on the true Holy Bible and made it an intoxicated Holy Bible and chewed the brains of innocent population and Christianity population, so quarantine them. At least he could have stopped with that crime, right? No. He created Islam, then Sunni Islam, then Shia Islam, then Sharia Islam. So quarantine them. So that is a crap. Means what? Quran is by default crap. Why? It mandates, it says, it teaches it is healthiest to be prostitutes. So by default I said what? All the non-Christian population, regardless males or females, are slaughtered. It's the males are who are slaughtered worldwide, no matter what, regardless of the religion. But then entire gender level also got slaughtered, right? So then did he stop with that tax fraud? No. He again went and created Judaism. That's called Zionism, right? So it is the same Islam only, but with different name. Now how to, Apple, Google, or Microsoft, Apple, like that. The same thing, but with different brand names, that's all. So he created that also. So one side he created Quran and Torah for Judaism, Zionism. Then halal for Islam and kosher for Judaism, Zionism. Halal means pray and kill, and kosher also says that pray and kill. So see how in a very, very organized way, systematic way, in a spiderweb mode, he created this kind of a scandal, and it's God gave me that wisdom to crack down this crime, isn't it? Don't you all think how I saved humans' life, precious humans' life? Yes, my dear fellow mankind, it is God-given wisdom, that's all. Okay, then did he stop with that? No. So that means Buddhism, Jainism, and Baha'ism, the Lotus Temple, right? And then all the avatars, the 10,000 avatars of Hinduism, right? Then yoga gurus, then Dalai Lamas, then Guru Nanaks, all created by Pope Francis. They all come under which umbrella? The Islam leaders umbrella. Got it? So first is on this entire scandal is Queen Elizabeth II. Then Pope Francis is a project manager officer, kind of like that. Okay, and then under that comes Pope of Greece, Pope of Russia, Pope of Cairo, Egypt, like that. So then comes the United Arab Emirates leaders, and then the Organization of Islam Cooperation Organization, then World Zion Organization, which I already educated about their scandal in earlier sessions. I do not want to go into those details right now. And then everything, all those Dalai Lama, blah, 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 they are all coming under that umbrella. So worldwide, this poison religion was created for tax fraud, then to tear down the human blood cells and drinking the blood in the form of tax, then to destroy holy marriage law. Okay, so that means people in the Islam world cannot marry people in the Christianity world, right? And people in the Hinduism world cannot marry Christianity world or Hinduism world or Islam world or Jainism, like that, blah, 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 blah. So how? People were just freaking out. All the nations, they never knew why this particular type of scandal is that. When it is a love, it's a love, right? Love does not have, oh, are you Christian? Mm-mm-mm. Oh, are you Hindu? Oh, are you Islam? Oh, can we? No, it does not come like that, right? Because the true love is always created by God. So nations, governments, and educated population never knew why this particular part of that population got tortured, meaning people from different religion never allowed to love each other. So, how and why everything got answered here. I provided with a true crime display. It is Pope Francis created. So that means imagine how many population have been worldwide have been separated because of this kind of a processing mandated by Pope Francis teams. And there you go, program check, 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 check. Step 1 is what? What did I say? 7.9 plus billions of adult population have been mandated to marry wrong humans is what? Who created that? It is Pope Francis. Now everything got traced, isn't it? Why? 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 For every why, there's an answer here. So with that said, I finished with that 100% display of that crime. Okay. So I broke the world record. Yes, my dear fellow mankind, with that said, with last message I want to say, when I was working in the Poverty Free Earth End of the Year 2030 Volunteer Project, I never knew I will decode all this crime, the root cause of this crime. Nobody knew. I never knew. So that itself is a miracle that it is God's time. God's labor is known always to God's labor. Then that I started to work on Poverty Free End of the Year 2030 Volunteer Project. Right? We are already in 2020, so 9 more years. But then I already finished design phase 1. And I provided all the accomplishments I provided in the design phase 1. And yes, United States of America have to pay a salary for me on that end. And the design, the patented phase 2 and 3 design phase cost alone is what? Anywhere between $25 billion to $1 trillion. US have to pay me. And then the salary I provided, right? The 250K. So this is what it is all about. So salary is pended. And you all know how many financial medical compensation US have to pay me, right? And all nations have to pay me. And yes, I am the richest one, though I am pauper right now. I am unemployed right now. I do not have any health insurance. If I die, I die, right? And that is how pathetic the broken government operations in the United States of America. Worldwide, it's the same. Worldwide, it's the same. The richest get medical services, the poorest gets to die. It's always like whoever gets to live, live, whoever dies, die, mode. So what went wrong in humanity? Did education fail humanity, or did humanity fail education? You all work on that answer. And don't forget to work on what is the difference between Pope Francis versus total male population. Okay. So with that said, that is just that very last bit of the puzzle thing to reveal who am I. You keep working on who am I, and whenever I get time to resume, to start, then that moment I will reveal. But I think by now you all might have guessed it. And whoever guessed it, I can say that it is what it is. Right? So I provide a lot of hints and cues, right? I am God's child. I am God gifted child. Whatever national crisis is going on, it is through God's supernatural power. God's fighting for me. And you're guarded, right? I filed for a lawsuit for all nations against $50,000 trillion. And you all know everything. I don't even want to go into those details. And yes, this went close to an hour, but still, I just want to put all the sessions which I was about to educate to put it in this. And okay, what do I gain? You all might ask me, right? Hey, fool, Vethapriya, you are just talking. Don't you think that when nations is broken, you're not going to get justice? Are you stupid? This is what your brains and your hearts can tell, right? But for my end, you'll got it. I said the audience can be 7.9 plus billions of humans, but always there will be two. I hope, I wish. So that means those two must have got that message that I am that I am. I provide only civil justice for all, unbiased way, right? And why entire male population fallen down in knees before me? You work on that answer. Why entire female population jealous of me and then fallen down in knees before me? You work on that. Okay? I'm just an average Jane, that's all. I'm a obese category too. Right? So you all keep working on those ends, and that's the last bit of revelation of who am I. I can say it out now. You all want to? Okay, I don't want to keep you all wait for me to resume because I don't even know when I will come because I'm going to take a break. That's what I want to convey. So with that said, whatever our forefathers wrote in the Holy Bible, it's happening now. It's happening. So I hope we are all on the same page on that end, right? The Revelation 18th chapter, entire Revelation book is happening. Then, I am written in the Holy Bible. So who am I? My child is written in the Holy Bible. Then who am I? Right? Then the other person is also written in the Holy Bible. So who am I? So you keep working on that end, and I will leave it as is mood. And yes, my dear fellow mankind, I can be funny, I can be comedian, I can be strict. I am absolutely strict, right? Okay, taking cane in my hand, and I slap on the fools. I don't like fools. Right? And the fools will be transitioned to be wisest when they are running side by side with me, right? Just by seeing me alone, the injustice will be burning in ashes. So who am I? You keep working on it. So I displayed all the crime here. It's all ended. So shall we say the end? No. Because that last part of the who am I is there, right? My mouth is saying, say it. My brain is also saying, my heart is also saying, say it now. For me, by now you all might have guessed it. You all should know. I can say it out loud. Okay, I will say it. Okay. Yeah, I am that I am Jesus Christ, born to save the world. The sister of my sibling, he's my brother. So then what more you all need to know? I am the Ave Maria. I am the Ave Maria, the Our Lady Fatima, right? Then, even on the non-Christianity level, I am Allah 99. I said all Islam leaders will die out of heart attack, not because I am Allah 99. That is just one source, though. Then, okay, that part I'll keep it last. Okay, then in all the Hinduism gods, the 10,000 avatars, be it Lord Shiva, Lord Durga, Lord Aman, and Lord Kali. So whatever it displayed right now for the crime display, it's a Lord Kali's display. Means what? Lord Kali in Hinduism is the Ave Maria in Christianity, is the Fatima in Islam. So they put it in a different coding, Morse code. I cracked it down. I cracked down everything, right? Because I was just hitting on every single religion, my dear fellow mankind. It is very complex. So there you go. This is another testament. Islam population was total shocked. How on the earth a true Christian can even know about imams and the 12 caliphates and the 14 caliphates and Muhammad the dad, the Fatima the daughter, and Ali the son-in-law. Nobody. This Islam population were thinking they only know that. So it is very impossible for a true Christianity to crack that puzzle. I cracked it down. Then the Hinduism have 10,000 avatars. Oh, that's a lot. Lord Shiva, even for Lord Shiva there is a lot of avatars. Then Lord Durga has a lot of avatars, And one side there is a Lord Shiva part and other side Lord Vishnu part. Right. Then there are different types of Vedas. Ayurveda, Rig Veda, blah blah blah, those 4 Vedas. I am that. Then I am Kala. There are different avatars of Hinduism god, right? Who are they? The Lord of Fire, called Kabalishwar, right? And then I'm Lord Narasimha, the Lord of Lion of Judah, right? That. And then I am Lord Vinayagar, and I am Lord Muruga. So Lord Vinayagar and Lord Muruga, I am. So that means the entire Hinduism population got the deadliest shock. Oh, how on the earth a true Christian? It's impossible. It's impossible, my dear fellow mankind. But from my end, I was cracking down how poverty, why poverty. So I was just hitting on everything. Then there's a little bit part is there. Okay, did Pope Francis stop with creating all this crap, the poison religion crap? No, right? He even went to the extent of creating atheism, communism, astrology. Islam created astrology to fool the human brains, to create that fear. The astrology is created for discriminating and provide a stereotyping based on the astrology type, right? Oh, are you this zodiac sign? Oh, are you this astrology sign? Oh, you cannot marry. So that means on the humans level, without having any clue about the zodiac sign or astrology or feng shui, Chinese New Year astrology, even if they fall in love, the society formed for the tax force says what? According to this astrology, according to this, you cannot love. So the crime is created on a very micro level, and all to destroy holy marriage law only. Successfully they did it anyways. Worldwide it's happening there. Right. Then he also created devil worship. Did he stop with that? Is he a human? Is Queen Elizabeth a human? So he created devil worship. Then did he stop with that? No. Skull worshippers, right? Occults and sorcery means they do human sacrifice here. So there again, boom, 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 boom. The program logic will check. Oh, St. Peter's Basilica in 7 Hills of Vatican, Rome, they worship skull. Oops, Pope Francis is a skull worshipper. Check, wrong. Check. Oh, United States of America have 10 states of Roman provinces, Jesuit organizations headquartered in state of Wisconsin, state of Illinois, state of Michigan, state of New York, state of New England, state of Maryland, state of Louisiana, state of Missouri, state of California, state of Oregon. Proof here. So why there is a L when there is a holy earth? What is the need? What is the need for that? What is the scope? What is an objective? Everything created for tax fraud. They want to tear down the human cells, the blood cells, and drink it as the form of tax. And nothing else. Yes, my dear fellow mankind. So I think it went long, but it's still worth it, right? Because I'm going to take a break. So I hope I can come back and provide more detailed level of education. Here I provide a very highest level. Check, because I want to finish it anyway. So there you go. 100% of the total crime display is displayed to the USA government. It is the time now for USA government to sign off the job offer to me, to provide me with a rightful salary, with rightful national benefits, with rightful affordable free housing, affordable free vehicle, right? So that I can start the job and provide all the guidelines. Everything is in place. Nothing, the USA don't even have to worry about it. Design phase 1 is done already. So 2, 3, I can quickly finish it. I provided the 20 years of contract time for just, the time. I don't even need that much of time. And I also want to say, you all know, right? With whatever I underwent through, for me, I like to be a homemaker. But when it comes to the task, when I roll up my sleeves and start working, you will get the full dedicated, fully committed task from me. And I will also always work towards the excellence. Okay, I provided already in my early sessions, right? So that means even when USA wants to provide a salary, the job offer, it's up to me. I can even say, sorry USA, thank you. Only after I have provided with all this proof, you all have to provide me with a job offer. Right? But then I will leave that decision processing of my brain on that mode. Right? Yes, absolutely. My retired parents will be happiest. Right? And then what more I want to say? Entire human kingdom, right? Worldwide will be thanking my child. And I provided civil justice, right? Only one child. My child broke the world record. Because my child is a she. My child is written in the Holy Bible. Right? My child is written in the Holy Bible. So what more of honor is needed than to be written in the Holy Book Bible? So it is through my child, entire children population is saved and protected with God's firewall, Holy Spirit. And it is through me, entire male population is saved, entire female population is saved and protected. Right? A true woman is a true womb of a man. I'm comfortable in my skin, right? Because I know I'm created from the rib of a man, right? So I'm happiest. I'm thanking God for that, right? I'm thanking God for that. Okay, and then I know who is true God, who is my true God. Now I'll put the question to you all. Do you all know who is your true God? Work towards that answer. I will not even bother to ask, oh, population, were you able to figure it out? Who is your true God? No, that's not my job. I can only provide wisdom there, that's all. I know who is my true God. You all keep working on who is your true God. Okay, with that said, and one more thing, just be aware, all the single moms worldwide, regardless of widows, regardless of divorce, regardless of teen moms, right? They are all holiest of holiest. Okay? Then did I forget anything? I think so, yeah. Okay, I will reveal who I am, okay? I am King David of Israel, Judah, Jerusalem, true owner of all nations. And this is me, this is I am. Okay? So I am King David. And now we all got it why Islam leaders will die out of heart attack. It's just that they just cannot handle me being the women part. You know, women are treated trash, less than dirt in Islam world. And there you go. They just cannot handle it. Right? So, can you all handle it? That's a question to you all. Right? I am the King David of Jerusalem, Israel, Jerusalem, Judah. The lion and the lamb that was slain. Right? Worthy is the lamb that was slain means what? People crucified me. Right? People thought when they crucified me and providing scars on my face and throwing acid on my face, they thought I will die. No, see, I'm living. I'm resurrected and I'm living. Right? Nobody in the earth knew that I will crack down all this crime. And each crime is worth $1 trillion. So there you go. I'm earning a salary of $1 trillion for each crime display. Means what? A nation do not have any birthright to provide wrongful, injusticeful government operation. So broken government operation means it is a nation should pay medical compensation to the population, and that's how the program ends. Please, United States of America, please provide at least $1 billion medical compensations to each civilian worldwide, 7.9 plus billions of humans, the end. And I already said, I provided that proposal already to the Republican admin, President Trump, period, the duration, right? So there you go. I eradicated COVID-19. I displayed all the crime. I displayed who exactly created the crime. I displayed why hell, who hell, what kind of an L types. Why healthcare is broken in pieces, right? Now tell me, when the healthcare and the doctors and the Department of Revenue and the educated lawyers, teachers don't even know that surrogate pregnancy is wrong, it's a crime, it's a data breach type of classification crime. How on the earth USA was providing Medicaid, Medicare for past 100 years of track record. How health insurance or any insurance provided insurance services. How? Everything's wrong, right? So module by module, page by page, everything wrong. So that means, I already said, software world is already in the hot oil. But sadly, all they could provide is a tool, that's all. Even they are helpless mode, because who provides that policy? It's the lawmakers like House of Representatives, CRAPS, and House of Representatives, those people, Senate, Speaker, blah, 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 right? So they never knew surrogate pregnancy is wrong. Doctors don't know surrogate pregnancy is wrong. Department of Justice don't know what is surrogate pregnancy is wrong. Then how on the earth they even provided Department of Justice processing forever? It's wrong. So criminal justice is wrong. Everything is wrong. Then 27 amendments is also wrong. Then 18th amendment they never even activated. Second amendment is wrong. Then 3 types of amendment that should have been written in the amendment chart, they never written. One is child marriage law, created by Pope Francis only. They never written that. They never wrote a law for that. Native Indian tribe has the always have the highest eligibility to be the national leader of USA or all nations. They never wrote that law too. And then the Swiss Army rifle drugs is poison, is a war crimes classification. They never wrote that law. So even the law, amendments chart, everything is wrong. When everything is wrong, family law wrong, child custody wrong, everything wrong. So that I proved. I got civil justice, isn't it? I got civil justice right in front of 7.9 plus billions of humans, 193 nations, all governments, right? Entire male population, entire female population, regardless of age, ethnicity, nationality, whatever color skin. Yeah, you usually have black skin, white skin, gray skin, then purple skin, red skin, then yellow skin, whatever skin. I don't know why they came up with that many skin colors, right? Yes, so with that session, I will leave it as this mode. So that means we are all on the same page that, hey, Vethapriya, she finished 100% of the total display of the crime. Then for me, forever I provided the civil justice in the civil justice book. When the YouTube is being used by my peers for different various processing, I used it for healthy processing, by educating people to walk in the wisdom ways, right? And I got the civil justice. And I also, it's a multitasking. So worldwide, everybody got civil justice. What did I say? What I've been saying. Please be patient, my dear fellow mankind. I will use only 1 minute to get the medical finance compensation for entire human kingdom, right? So there you go. So it's all, and I also provided open bypass surgery, open heart surgery, open eye surgery for 7.9 plus billions of humans, and I provided divine healing also. I finished everything, right? And yes, I'm God's child. And I don't know about my peers. As I said to you, right, earlier in earlier sessions, I grew up in a middle class family. So I've seen and lived through poverty too. Okay. So I never knew when I was welcomed to the earth that I will be the one who will be born, who is born to save the world. Right. With this job offer sign off, remember that entire human kingdom will be saved. Because I only can bail out everybody. I only can bail out human population. I only can bail out nations, governments, everything. Then I'm also civil lawyer for entire animal kingdom, entire plant kingdom, entire each dust in the earth. I have to count for everything. So whoever destroyed all the nations, according to the Holy Bible, they'll be going in the volcano in Hawaii. Hawaii is Tamil Nadu, then US is Tamil Nadu. All nations is Tamil Nadu, and I own all nations. Okay? So with that said, take care, okay? Bye for now, and I wish I get the job offer sign off. I wish I get the national benefits. I wish I get the rightful salary, medical finance compensation, right? And free affordable housing and free affordable vehicle according to my choice. And as long as I have the strength, I can work, right? and I provided all the customized job offer, and it can help me if I could get a remote working job, you know. For me, I'm not in that, oh, I have to still drive, commute, that mode. Because I'm in Middle East. You all know, this color will go in another one. 15 days, 2 weeks. Usually they say, oh, it's a permanent color. That's another market strategy. Right? So, here you go. Colored hair. If I'm not colored, then, you know, I already provided in my early session. So, this is pretty much it, my dear fellow mankind. Okay? I wish I could start other sessions sooner. Let me see. Okay? Other than that, until then, take care. Bye for now. I wish to get the job sooner. I'm applying for the jobs, right? And to be on the same page, I also provided, you know, in my resume, I also provided the root cause for destruction of Medicare operations. So that way, everybody is in the same page here. It's a very transparent mode, right? It's called rock solid work ethics, right? Flawless. So here you go. I displayed 100% of total crime display, deadliest crime display. This is deadliest, isn't it? Providing intoxicated Holy Bible is deadliest crime, and providing crucifixion is deadliest crime. So either Pope Francis has to say whether he knows who is Jesus Christ at the first place, or Pope Francis has to say whether he don't know what is Jesus Christ. That'd be fun, isn't it? Pope Francis has to say whether he knows what is Holy Bible, or should say don't know Holy Bible. That'd be super fun. And one more thing I forgot. Yeah, see, my brain just popped saying to say. All the 12 disciples of Jesus Christ, they all were martyred in a very, very Roman Empire mode of crucifixion only. Be it Peter or St. Thomas, right? St. Peter, St. Thomas. But how Pope Francis fooled worldwide, providing the church name named after St. Peter, right? Nobody knew. Worldwide, they are worshipping Pope Francis as a god, because he is a god of USA. That's what he says. That's what the absolute monarchs means. But they are all never written in the Holy Bible. Did you all ask for the Pope? Oh no, I never asked for the Pope crap. No. Did you all ask for the absolute monarchs? No, I never asked for it. God of true Christianity never created all this crap. So who? So everything traces to that 7 hills of Rome, Vatican only. So there you go. So now you all got it. Only with God-given wisdom, I was able to crack down all these puzzles. Okay, so one more time, I'm King David. I'm all the God in all different religions. So tell me why not even one educated man or one educated woman knew there should never be religion. Or if at all, there should be only one religion, right? Why? Why nobody knew? Because Pope fooled everybody, right? That is the reason there. So why Pope fooled everybody? Why each civilian eyes got blinded? Yielding to sexual immorality blinds the eyes forever. God said only one law. Hey, Adam, hey, Eve, marry. Be in heaven. That's all. No more of breaking down of instructions of that, because I already said nobody can teach fellow mankind how to love or hate, right? Then God said, do not eat from that particular sexual immorality fruit, otherwise your eyes will be blinded. So this is pretty much it. So religion was created for what? To destroy holy marriage law. Why? For tax. So there you go. From step one, Queen Elizabeth II, Pope Francis, Islam leaders, they all joined hands. They wanted to, for some or the other, they wanted to make the taxes organized way, systematic way. How can they prove that? How can they provide that in a systematic way? So they have to mandate humans to marry wrong humans. When they are marrying wrong humans, the oxygen processing gets destroyed, the ecosystem process gets destroyed, the animal kingdom gets disturbed, the plant kingdom gets disturbed, then sun, moon, skies, everything gets disturbed. And that is how natural disasters is also created by Pope Francis, absolute monarchs, Queen Elizabeth II craps only. Nobody knew. Nobody knew why tsunami. Nobody knew why wildfires. Nobody knew why earthquakes. Nobody knew why sandstorm. Here you go. Pope Francis created everything. Yes, my dear fellow mankind, be happiest that God welcomed me to save entire human kingdom. It is through me entire human kingdom will be saved and protected, including my own family. And I also want to add one more thing. You all might be wondering, oh, this lady is so greedy, right? Yes. And I said, if you are going to mock me, bully me, accuse me, spit me on my face, nothing going to happen. I will pass by in silent smile. Still, it's the same thing. I will still pass by the smile and smile. But then, with whatever medical finance aid compensation given to me by USA government, yes, absolutely, there are people in my extended family and friends who are in need. I already said, right? I will share it with my friends and families and even with strangers too, right? I even went to the extent said that I can even throw those dollars in the volcano too, right? But here you go. I need finance. I need medical finance compensation, right? So I know how to, when Department of Children Families don't know how to provide services, I know, then I have to guide them. I have to be the leader of the Department of Children Families. Don't think so. When Department of Justice don't know what is justice, I only know what is justice versus injustice, then I have to be the leader of Department of Justice, Supreme Civil Judge for all nations. Right. When tax revenue division don't know how to provide tax, then I have to guide them. When software world don't know how to code, then I have to guide them. When import exports services is broken, then I have to guide them. When health insurance or any insurance don't know how to provide insurance, they have to guide them. I have to guide them. So there you go. For how long the insurance services is there? Maybe 100 years. Everything's wrong, my dear fellow mankind. Right? Every single operation destroyed. And for whatever destruction provided by Pope Francis, it will take next 50,000 years to fix it. So that much of man-hours of labor is needed. I'll just live. The absolute monarchs, how much of destruction they provided, all for fanatic love of crown. And Queen Elizabeth II, she stole the crown, the Kohinoor crown, that rightful belongs to me. Right? And it's a proof. They are not Christians. They are Islam, Judaism. It's a proof there. That is why they destroyed all the national operations. And here you go. I am the true owner of all nations. Okay? So, with that said, you all take care, and I will also take care myself with God-given strength. I'm living with God-given strength only. Okay? Because with all this I'm undergoing through, God's name alone is glorified. Right? So I hope you all also can understand why God is God always, all the time, and why civil justice wins always, all the time. So the civil justice is I will get the sole custody and placement of my child right in front of entire human kingdom. Right? When not even one Christian man or Christian women don't know that biological moms must never be separated from children. There you go. I can ask, you all know, I can ask for a tit for tat. Right. Then I can ask, hey, these Christians don't know that biological moms must never be separated from children. Go, one by one to the Christian house and then separate Christian moms from the children. Same for the non-Christians too. Non-Christians are innocence personification because they don't know what they were doing, but they live in a crappy life. They live in a prostitution life because that's what Bhagavad Gita in Hinduism and Islam teaches. It goes without saying. Right. Yes, my dear fellow mankind. True love is the cleanest love. Only vices can understand. Nobody can teach or how the humans can love or hate fellow mankind. These many religions are there, right? Islam is there, Hinduism, blah 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 blah. Then why the brain never even thought that why on there is domestic violence of slavery, hatred and discrimination? Okay, Christianity, they are the crappiest in the earth. Let's put it that way. Quarantine them. Garbage. Total Christians are garbage. Okay, throw them on the one side. Why Islam, why they never knew that there should not be any slavery, hatred, discrimination? Why? What went wrong? What went wrong in humanity? What went wrong in education? So when education failed humanity big time, does nation need education? That's a question for you all. You all keep working on it until, I don't know when I'll come. It's going to be my, whenever I'm feeling comfortable or whenever, whenever I want to resume, until then I want to take a break. Okay? So with that said, take care and see, with God-given strength, I signed the civil justice sign-off right in front of 7.9 plus billions of humans, 193 nations. That is enough for me at the cost of death, right? At the cost of death. Yes, sometimes it hurts a lot. You all might have seen me hearing, when you're hearing my voice, is how I break down with emotional part. And now I'm talking, right? It's God's given strength, okay? And yes, my dear fellow mankind, civil justice wins always, all the time. And are you all aware by now that why God is called God always and God's labor known to God, right? And there you go. The Jesus Christ who died on the cross said, forgive. God forgive them for they don't know what they were doing. Yeah, my blood sibling. Same blood. Blood is thicker, That is why I represented as a civil lawyer and I filed a lawsuit against Pope Francis. And Pope Francis never had that clue. He never, see, that is why they leave the loopholes, right? The fools, they leave the loopholes. Pope Francis never had a clue that I, Vethapriya PROSE, will be a civil lawyer representing and take up the case. So that means what? What is the wisdom in that part? Not even one civilian knew or believed in the crucifixion. Nobody believed Jesus Christ existed. Nobody believed resurrection of Jesus Christ. That is the saddest, pathetic. So that means nobody believed in the true love. Nobody believed in the Adam and Eve. Nobody believed in the rib bone, women created from the rib bone. So on the gender level, always, forever, no matter what, women are double innocent always on gender level. And on that level alone, always in divorce processing, biological moms must never be separated from the children. Even for filing for ex parte, that should not be even there. That's a crime of Pope Francis. But even if it is there, only always biological moms alone have that highest eligibility to file for ex parte. So everything wrong. So that means whatever they signed for injustice in December 2019 to crucify me is wrong, is disqualified, is invalid, right? And I also said it should never be public records, so they should remove it. When every crime is there, when every operation is broken in pieces, they should not be even provided in the public records. So how much of scars they have created on my face? Can you see the scars? How many times acid they threw me on my face? So robocall poverty mandate is an acid throwing process model, right? So you all got it. Yes, my dear fellow mankind, just be aware, God is God. Always, all the time. Why evil is evil always, all the time. And why God mandated me to be born to save entire human kingdom, all nations, all 193 governments from the evil force. And it's happening. Whatever is written in the Holy Bible is only happening. Revelation book is happening. Word by word is happening. Okay? So there you go. You're all seeing the crucified Jesus Christ, resurrected Jesus Christ. Oh, are you looking for the the nail part? Oh, if your eyes are working correctly, you should be seeing that too. Right? Are you seeing the thorn crowns? No? Yes? No? Yeah? Whatever. I leave that choice also to yours. Okay? So this is me. I don't know what my life even changes is going to be. As of now, I'm pauper. As of now, I'm unemployed. As of now, I need finance, right? And for whatever expenses I'm providing right now, I already said I'm using it from the retirement, right? And yes, with that property division in the divorce processing, that was delay. So that is the torture. Who will provide for that torture? They never provided that medical finance compensation, right? I chopped the head of Pope Francis in October 2016 and filed for divorce on October 2016 only. Okay. So imagine if only I would have got a divorce sign of closure that time with sole custody and placement of my child. That would have helped me, right? I would not have ended up in poverty mode, right? I'm pauper, I'm orphan mode, refugee mode. When a civilian is mandated to be dependent mode, it's a beggar mode, right? It should never be like that. So, but there you go. Even in that whatever injustice was provided on me in different versions, God's name alone is glorified. God's name alone is glorified. Okay? And I am the first woman again. I broke the world record. I stood up and I said, I do not want alimony support. Again, Department of Justice got the shock. Because not even one woman would have said that, but I said that because I know in the end all this crap is created by Pope Francis, so he should pay me $1 billion alimony. So my civil justice is perfect, right? Even for this property division, you know what? I said, oh, fine, forget it. Sign off the civil justice, sign off the divorce. They said, no. Oh, don't be fool like that. So This is just me. This I am. This is how much I have right now. Whatever I have in my retirement savings, if I'm going to provide for all the rental and whatever expenses, medical expenses, I'll be living with nothing. The same thing with whatever amount that land, it's not even there yet. So one side, no employed, no insurance, right? Orphan more, pauper more, aging more, health issues more. 2 weeks back I was not feeling well, but I'm getting better, right? So I just want to concentrate on that part, and that's pretty much it. That's different types of emotions and feelings, that's right. So this is I am. You can hate me, you can spit on me, you can accuse me, you can wish me dead. Nothing is going to happen. I'll just pass by, silent smile, right? Because even in whatever, I lost it all. My dear fellow mankind, lost it all, right? When I lost it all, how can I laugh? How can I cook? How can I eat? But I'm still eating, laughing, singing. You all must have listened to my singing, right? Are you all celebrating Merry Christmas? Oh yeah, go ahead and celebrate Merry Christmas Festival of Love, okay? And yeah, my brain is again reminding. It is Pope Francis create a lot of hell for me in different versions, isn't it? So me getting all this finance compensation will help me. Because of whatever I went through, it created more emotional impacts for my family and extended family and friends. So who will pay for those damages? Who will pay for those damages? So when I'm saying $500,000 trillion or $1,500,000 trillion, it is cheapest medical finance compensation, right? And yes, true Holy Bible is true, but intoxicated Holy Bible is the truth, the reality. People got fooled. So there you go. Billy Graham, being a Christian pastor, never knew that. So that is why he is the prostitute, the highest level of prostitutes there, right? And males are never caregivers. Approved, right? So with that said, it's close to 2 hours. With that said, I will end the session, okay? Take care, bye for now, and do not look left or right. Run in wisdom pathways. You all know I love cane in my hand, right? I'm a strict teacher, what to do, okay? So take care, bye for now, and yes, and yes, and yes, and yes, and yes. United States of America is Tamil Nadu, okay? And Pope Francis only created casteism hell. So Pope Francis must pay $500,000 trillion for that. Nobody knew. Why casteism? Hey, if religion is healthy, then why on the earth, what is the need for casteism? That says it all. Pope Francis created dowry. So Pope Francis must pay me $500,000 trillion. Did you all ask for dowry? No. Humans must live heavenly in a human kingdom. They should never be sold using those dowry crap or prenuptial trap in the name of marriage, right? In the name of God, religion, poison was created. What not for a crime he created? He created everything, he destroyed everything. Yeah, so there's a proof for all the crime. I proved it with all the proof, so no, there will be no denial here, right? So, be still and be known. I am that I am. Okay? I am the watchman. I am the true civil lawyer. I am the true civil doctor. Supreme judge. For entire human kingdom, entire plant kingdom, entire animal kingdom, even including dust of planet Earth. Okay? And yes, my poverty-free Earth end of the year 2030 volunteer project, Medicare project, is a 50,000 year of rewrite project, and for that I gathered entire human kingdom in the Ark ship, the largest ship, and there you go. I broke the world record in that part also. Act of random kindness, largest ship, and I gathered all the humans in that ship when I was working on the poverty-free Earth end of the year 2030 volunteer project. And that is how I was able to quarantine the blacklist, the absolute monarchs one side, and I was able to crack down the crime. God-given wisdom. God name alone be glorified forever. Okay? Thank you all, my dear fellow mankind, for your time. Bye for now. Have a good day.